Her phone buzzed once. Just once. The kind of vibration you only notice because it dies too quickly. She pressed her palm over it, slipped it under the table, and smiled. That rehearsed, hollow smile she used when she thought no one was watching. But I was watching. I always watch. A text that steals her attention in the middle of a family dinner, while she laughs too loudly at my father's tired joke. Then, the slip of her tongue, sharp, casual, dismissive. "Stop acting like you own me. You don't get a say in where I go or who I'm with." It echoed across the table. Everyone laughed. I smiled. Quiet. Still. But that single sentence carved something into me. Something precise. Something final. Her words didn't sting. They confirmed. The vibration. The secret tone of her voice. The look in her eyes that night she came home too late. All pieces of a puzzle I hadn't wanted to solve. And in that moment, while forks clinked and laughter swallowed the silence, I decided. I would no longer guess. I would know. Her weekend trip with friends was announced 2 days later. Her voice too cheerful. Her explanation too smooth. I didn't argue. I didn't ask. She waited for resistance, for me to remind her of commitments, for me to play the role she could rebel against. But I didn't. Instead, I helped her pack, folded her clothes, zipped the bag, even placed the perfume she thought I never noticed into the side pocket. She kissed my cheek on her way out, the taste of distance already clinging to her lips. That night, I sat in the living room, her absence filling every corner. The walls whispered, the clock mocked me with every second. But I remained still. I began connecting dots. Receipts left in her car. Unfamiliar cologne clinging to her scarf. The way she silenced her phone when she thought I wasn't looking. Denial used to be my shield. Now, it was an insult. Something in me had shifted, slow, deliberate. The kind of shift you can't undo. I didn't storm into her secrets. I dismantled them, piece by piece. Phone records obtained quietly, a favor from someone who owed me. Numbers cross-checked. Times aligned with her absences. Patterns emerged, cruel in their simplicity. I memorized them. Every call, every message, every hour she spent with someone who wasn't me. I traced the name, the lover. His face appeared on a screen, smug and ordinary. He didn't know me, but I knew him. I studied him the way a predator studies terrain. Calm, detached, patient. DNA test? No, I didn't need blood to prove betrayal. I already felt the truth in my bones. What I needed was precision, timing, a stage where her lies would collapse under their own weight. The family dinner was only the beginning. She thought I stayed quiet because I was weak. She never understood. Silence is strategy. She returned Sunday night, hair styled, face glowing with the kind of radiance that doesn't come from rest. Her suitcase rolled across the pavement as she reached for her keys. I wasn't there. I didn't need to be, because her key didn't turn. Click, click, refusal. She tried again, faster this time, as if persistence could undo truth. And then the neighbor stepped out. The old woman who never liked her much, but adored me. "Didn't he tell you?" the neighbor asked, voice carrying across the night. "He changed the locks, said you wouldn't be living there anymore." Her face froze. The suitcase slipped. For the first time, she understood what silence meant. She called me, frantic, voice breaking, words colliding. "What is this? What did you do? Why would you?" I let her spill her panic, let her drown in it. Then I spoke, slow and sharp, each word measured. "You said I don't own you. You were right. I don't. But this house, this life, was built with me, and now it no longer belongs to you." Silence. Heavy. Fragile. She tried again, softer this time, pleading, promising explanations, promising change. I ended the call before she could finish. There was no need for screaming, no need for spectacle. The truth was already louder than anything I could say. Her lover could have her. Her lies could keep her warm. But my silence would follow her, everywhere. The next morning, I sat at the table alone, her chair empty, her plate untouched. The quiet felt clean. For years, I had mistaken possession for love, loyalty for permanence. I believed silence was weakness. But silence is power when you own it. She would knock again. She would beg. She would cry. But she would never step inside this house again. And me? I wasn't broken. I wasn't grieving. I was free. Because the cruelest revenge isn't shouting the truth. It's making sure the liar finally hears their own silence. And she would hear it. Every time her key refused her. Every time she stood outside a door that no longer opened.